Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. All markets have been waiting for the US Fed decision. And as expected, they've cut their key policy rate by 25 basis points with the target range now 4.25 to 4.5%. Progress on taming inflation gets the main credit from them. And as we record this, Chairman Powell is yet to hold his press conference, so more about their thinking will be revealed then. But this move takes their rollback to 100 basis points since August and back to the level they had at the start of 2023. A slower pace of cuts are expected in 2025. Meanwhile, US mortgage applications slipped slightly last week, ending a run of 5 straight weeks of gains. And US housing starts, however, unexpectedly fell in November by 1.8% to an annualised rate of 1.3 million units, the lowest in 4 months. Only 1 month since the pandemic has it been this low. Japanese exports rose in November and by more than expected to be at the upper end of the monthly range in 2024. It was a rise that beat expectations. And in Indonesia, their central bank kept its policy rate unchanged at 6% in a meeting late yesterday. In Australia, ASIC is suing crypto company Binance Australia for consumer protection failures. And also in Australia, their mid-year budget update by the federal government shows a slightly smaller deficit in the 2024-25 financial year than what was presented in May, but larger deficits over the next 3 years. All up, that is a cumulative deficit increase of $22 billion. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now just on 4.40% and up 1 basis point from this time yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $2,634 an ounce and down $7 from yesterday. Oil prices are back up at $1.50 to be just on $71 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just on $74 a barrel. And the IEA says coal consumption had a record high in 2024, led by China, and capping a 30-year surge. This is probably peak coal, and that the transition to renewables is the cause of this. But that is not certain because India's use is rising fast. In the meantime, Australia is set to become the 4th largest global producer by 2027, surpassing both the US and Russia. The Kiwi dollar starts today just on 57.2 US cents and down 40 basis points from yesterday. That makes it the lowest level in more than 2 years. Against the Aussie, we're down 20 basis points at 90.7 Australian cents. Against the euro, also down 20 basis points at 54.6 euro cents. That all means our trade weight index starts today at just on 67.4 to be down 25 basis points from yesterday at this time. And that is also a 2-year low since October 2022. And today is the final day our Auckland office is open in 2024. It'll be our holiday service until next year. Our daily and weekly email letters are taking a break until then. But our databases and rate tables will continue to be updated with changes as they are reported. We wish you all a fun, safe and relaxing break. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again in 2025.